Welcome back, ARK players, to a brand new video. Now today we are going to be going through the new community crunch 471 for ARK Survival Ascended. There is a big upcoming update which we're hoping to get next week, which is meant to fix something which is really causing a lot of trouble for players at the moment. So yeah, that's what's going on there. The community crunch this week was pretty light, to be honest, and that always happens, right? When we get like an action-packed community crunch full of juicy info, and then all of a sudden the next community crunch is always a bit meh. But we're going to go through it today. As always, I don't think I've ever missed a community crunch, so if you guys enjoyed today's video, smash that like button and subscribe. We've got quite a bit to talk about today, so let's kickstart into this. So community crunch 471, live ops, mod spotlight, and more. So welcome to another edition of the Community Crunch. This week's crunch is on the lighter side, but only just because the seas and skies are about to come alive. The Helicoprion will make waves on August 20th, bringing fresh thrills to ARK Survival Ascended's oceans, and where flowers bloom, danger follows, with the Elder Claw set to arrive on Valguero Ascended on September 30th. Big adventures are on the horizon, and we have been hard at work behind the scenes to make sure they are all worth the wait. So yes, next week, one of the major updates coming is the launch of the Helicoprion, and that is on Wednesday. So this Wednesday, as soon as the update drops, they normally do it at 6 PM. Now, it's usually between 6 and 9 PM, and they're normally completely on time with these ARK additions, because the creature's pretty much done. They just have to make a few tweaks to it. So next Wednesday, well, this up and coming Wednesday will be the launch of the Helicoprion, and let's see if it's really going to be able to turn your items into blueprints. So yeah, that's going to be exciting. Right, so we're going to watch the brand new ASA cross-platform mod spotlight from August 11th to August 15th, 2025. And I think it might feature the creature we've covered in today's video. I could be wrong, but let's get into it. Okay, so yeah, we did Lost City the other day. Really, really great map, I have to say. It's a premium. Very cool. Do you know what? I actually have to say that if you haven't seen my Lost City review, I recommend you check it out, because seriously, that map it's really worth the premium. I have to say, it's really good. Wave 3, wow. Oh, that looks like, what's the, oh no, it's gonna drive me insane. From Thanos' daughter. Oh no, obviously Gamora is the other daughter, but what is the name of Thanos' other daughter? Someone please tell me in the comment section. It's gonna drive me insane. I'm not gonna Google it. I'm gonna wait until someone says it in the comment section. What is her name? Oh, anyway. Oh, I don't like that. Tech doggo. Get yourself a little jacuzzi in ARK. There it is, the Wax Spinosaurus. That video has already live. As I'm recording this, it's going live in 15 minutes. So you'll see this as this video has gone live. You might have even watched it already, but it was so fun to record. This video will be like probably an hour and a half later. Very cool. Not bad ones this week. I'm a big fan. Right, now on to live ops updates. Another update coming next week. We don't know whether it is going to come with the Helicoprion update or not, depending. So it's the transfer / ascension with companion in companion mode. So if you're transferring or ascending to another server with an Armored Doggo or Veilwind in companion mode, be sure to exit companion mode first. Leaving it active may cause issues during the transfer. The engineers are continuing to work on a fix with high priority and hoping to set it live soon. We were told that the fix was coming last week, but unfortunately it's been a bigger issue that they found. And yeah, they said they're hoping to set it live soon. They've not actually said next week, but I'm hoping, because they said last week, that it could be this week. Official Ragnarok transfers are now fully open. That was 2 days ago they opened up, allowing players to move items, creatures, and characters onto the map without restriction. And please pack away your dodos in bubble wrap. Also, Expire servers, as I've mentioned, they are closing on the 1st of September in preparation for at the end of the month for Valguero Ascended to launch. I need to ask, are you guys excited for Valguero? Because I am, but I don't feel the hype. I know it was never anything like Rag, right? It was never as popular as Rag. But I just don't feel the same hype for Val as I felt for Rag. And that's obviously understandable. But I've recently built up a lot of excitement for it. And I think it's because it's adding so many awesome new creatures. I'm really, really looking forward to it. But let me know your thoughts in that in the comment section down below. Obviously, bonus rates will be live until tomorrow, which is Monday, August 18th. Now, here we have the cover art spotlight from Wolf Tech. Always creating some amazing creations in the ARK community. Vino and Ras Clark in episode 4 of the Dingle Cup Season 5. Now I'm back into gameplay videos. I feel like I need to get into some sort of like I don't know, I've never done it before in the sense of, I've never done a video with other ARK YouTubers. That actually shocks me because I've been doing this for 10 years. That is a lie, actually. In 2016, in the early days of ARK Survival Evolved, I did a series called Dodo Loco, and we had loads of OG ARK creators in that. So if you haven't checked out Dodo Loco, that is a huge throwback. And then sadly, Dodo Loco ended because I think people just couldn't find the time, you know, with work and stuff going on. And I was still a teenager. I was in school, so it was easier to do that sort of stuff. And obviously now I'm doing YouTube full time again. You know, I've got more time to do something like that. But anyway, so Big Owl, this is the Spinosaurus we talked about there. And then we have some other awesome fan art of the week, which we love seeing. This one is the X-Rex. I really want someone to add the D-Rex into the game. The only thing I find, do you guys agree, right? I could be wrong, but because everything's become quite premium in Ascended now, I see less, like, because of copyright, I see less things like that. But I'm still hoping on a Jurassic collab. I know they've not actually talked about when the next collab's coming. They said they're really excited for their next one. But I was hoping it was going to be like any time now. But it looks like we could be waiting a little bit longer. Maybe it might not come till... Maybe it might launch between Val and Lost Colony. But yeah, anyway, so that is a scary one. Biggest boy. Very, very nice. And then obviously the beauty of Astrius there. This is a very, very cozy place. Wow, that is so cool. And then we have the nice sunset there. And I think that is everything in the Community Crunch. And finally, to end off this video, guys, I just wanted to say a massive thank you for all the supportive comments in yesterday's video. It was not the video that I like to make. You know, it did sort of upset me that I had to make that kind of video, especially with, you know, a community manager in the ARK community. Well, so-called ARK community, because it's the old game. But it just kind of, you know, it just sort of, like, by the way, that isn't me saying that you're not part of the ARK community if you still play the old version, because the old version is still great, and everyone has massive communities over there. I'm talking about Aquatica. But yeah, and I just thought it was just so uncalled for. I haven't checked. I don't want to if there's been any response to the video. I'd rather there just not be and we will move on from that. But I had to say my word on it because, one, I thought it was really unfair of the community manager of Aquatica to call out YouTubers, like, you know, and just calling everyone the average ARK YouTuber and basically labeling all ARK YouTubers as being, like, toxic and stuff. And I just thought it was completely out of order, especially as you've got so many ARK creators that have created hundreds and thousands of hours worth of content for everyone to enjoy and love. And the only time ARK creators complain is when we want to help the community out, because, you know, and I'm not saying I've complained about I remember when the Power Rangers thing came out, and I complained about it because I was like, why is this needed? I mean, I've kind of found a soft spot for it later on over time, but it was the first kind of premium stuff that started happening for the game. So there's always going to be moans, but it's all for the betterment of the game in the future. We want to see the game, you know, I don't want to destroy ARK. Like, so some people are like, you're always negative, and I'm like, no, I love the game. I want to see it grow. I want to see it do well. But when bad decisions are made, you know, I like to be able to call that out and say this isn't right. But anyway, so that community manager, I'm sorry that video had to be made, but I just thought it was really this sort of like disgusting that, you know, with what was said there, and that's why I said my piece. And hopefully I won't have to do any more of those videos moving forward in the future, but I don't know. It just seemed very unprofessional since the Aquatica side of things came in, and yeah, anyway. But thank you very much for watching today's video. It is a brand new week next week, which means a brand new week full of gameplay. I'm loving it so much. You guys have got me hooked on doing it again. I've really missed doing kind of like finding out how to tame things and everything like that. And yeah, so anyway, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. See you guys then.